everybody, Rex Frost here, and this is my review of Marvel's Civil War comics. So let's get straight into the review. Okay, and before I even get started with this review, I do want to say I'm trying to change up my reviews a little bit and kind of go for somewhat less editing, but not quite, kind of. So yeah, I mean, rather than me having a little face cam up in the corner of the video, I'm just gonna do just me talking the entire video while I hold this book up. Yeah, hold this book up, and then also do a thumbnail of just me. Yeah, I think that'd be an awesome thumbnail. But yeah, also I'm not gonna go too heavy on spoilers because there isn't I guess there's a couple huge moments, but I feel most people either know, don't, or don't care. And they're big, but it's yeah, I'm just not gonna go full hog. But yeah, so as for this comic book, there's a lot of things I like about it. But okay, the action, I feel for the most part is pretty good. It's just that sometimes there'll be a lot of sometimes there's just a lot of characters fighting and there's so many that you can't even really see what's going on. Also, I do want to compare this book to the movie adaptation Captain America Civil War, which I do have to read. Yeah, so here's my DVD. So yeah, actually, yeah, so yeah, okay, yeah, so yeah, first things first, I think both of these are really good pieces of media, this movie especially. As for their main differences, I feel it's not feel but they start out very similar. It's just that the they started with superheroes. They're yes, they do good, but they're very sloppy sometimes. And, bad things still happen no matter how much good they do. And I feel that, and both stories have elements that break the straw on the camel's back. This in the movie, it was just it was Crossbones from Captain America: Brave New World and his gang trying to steal a virus, and Wanda stopping one of them from doing suicide bombing and accidentally killing 10 people in the process. That was the camel that broke the camel's back, the straw that broke the camel's back in the movie. As for the comic book, it was some superheroes that they were superheroes, but they're not really professionals and reliable, and I feel that's what really makes the book different from the movie is that there's one, there's significantly more heroes, and two, there's this is more of the hero's fault, especially as Avengers 2 was what happened in the end was Sokovia flying. And so I think that is a huge difference. That's this, it was the Avengers' fault. It wasn't the Avengers' fault, but it was the superhuman community as a whole. I think it's very interesting because in the movies, yeah, it is questionable, especially because there are some super people out there, but for the most part, all of the actors who play superheroes on this list, they're all very very reliable. Besides the Winter Soldiers. As for this, there is a lot less. So I do think that is very interesting. Also, I like the As for Team Cap versus Team Iron Man, honestly, before I read the book, I wasn't really quite fully on board with each. I was somewhat for the most part, on Team Iron Man, mainly because Team Cap was definitely being a little reckless a little bit, and like also it's like I do think the government should have some control, especially like when you have like people in the comics that like have proven themselves unreliable. But I mean, yeah, this okay. Captain America: Civil War will forever be one of the best comic book movies of all time, mainly because it's like this is a comic book. This is a movie that'll like never not be relevant. It's about like government control. Like how much should the government control? I mean, I'm just on Team Iron Man mainly because it's like I mean it's like I mean yeah the government isn't the best, but it's like what do you do when it's like there's one nut job gets superpowers that can like destroy the planet? Like do you just let them or do you have to stop them? It's like it's really good things like that that like make these two stories really hit. Also, this comic book brings up a point that the movie never brought up. Should supervillains be reformed and work for the government? Which is also a really good question to be asked. I mean, I personally feel like the government should totally like rehabilitate villains, but just like make them always work for them. So it's like I do think that is definitely yeah, I like that. However, wow, emphasis on the government should rehabilitate because literally just letting a bunch of supervillains like out into the world the way the government did is insane. I can't believe it. But yeah, I mean, also, yeah, I definitely think, yeah, and before I do, like, give my, like, final thoughts on this comic book, I do want to say I really appreciate the end. I'm gonna go like some of the spoilers, but it's mainly like the ending of this book. It ends with Captain America surrendering because of like looking at all of the destruction he caused, which I just think that is like such a genius way to end this book and show that it's like no matter what your opinion is, like there is always a better way to end a debate rather than fighting it out because like violence and destruction is never a good thing. And yeah, I really appreciated the end of it. And honestly, you know what? The ending has made me change my mind, and I'm gonna go bump it up. And yeah, let's go. Let me show you my overall rating. Okay, yeah. So overall, I think the Marvel Comics Civil War book is an amazing comic book. It does still like I feel like this does hold up really well, and it does have a lot to like talk about and debate about. I mean, dude, I mean, people will still debate who is in what team is on the right team, Cap or Team Iron Man, 10 years after this movie released, and it's like, yeah, look, the fact that this is like still like being debated to this day is really impressive, and it just goes to show like how good of stories these two pieces of media are. Also, I mean, yeah, oh yeah, if you want like a rating, I personally would give this a 10 out of 10, mainly because I mean, I just, yeah, I mean, honestly, these are both great. I just feel like this kind of elevates upon on like some stuff that like the comic didn't have. And it's just like especially because like you do get like a lot of build up and like you do get like okay basically like why I think the movie is better than the book. It's because like you also get like to see like setups of like how characters are at certain points in their lives. I feel like that does really work and is definitely needed. And like it elevates and like especially as, like it was all the stuff they added to the movie was like the Winter Soldier and like Iron Man. So yeah, I feel like the movie is better, but I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with having improvements. I love that, and honestly, these two are some of my favorite pieces of media. This, by the way, is my second favorite MCU movie, which is following Infinity War, which I have a poster like over there. I'm doing the pointing meme. Yeah, so yeah, those are my overall thoughts. Feel free to tell me yours down in the comments and subscribe. Also, let me go back into full screen. Yeah, I mean, also tell me your like thoughts on like this new format I'm trying because I'm just trying to like. Isn't that I'm trying to like edit less? It's more of that like I'm just trying a new format. And, like I'm also gonna do like I mean I already said in the intro, but yeah I am. I'll start with the intro, but like I'm trying gonna like do a new like thumbnail format because I feel like my thumbnails are kind of getting stale and like less attractive. So yeah, I'm gonna try this out. I think I'm gonna like do it for like all of April. See how like all the videos do. Yeah, so feel free to subscribe. I am trying to reach 250 subscribers before the end of 2026. I honestly think we can totally do it. I mean, the support has been amazing, and yeah, subscribe, and I will. If you want to see me later, yeah. Until then, bye. I'm currently posing for a thumbnail, so I just felt like putting this in here. What if I went like this? No, the lighting's bad because I have my curtains opened. Okay, I think that's good. I'll see you all later for good. Also, I will be seeing the Mario movie tomorrow as I'm recording this. The review will be out tomorrow of when this is uploaded. So yeah, I'll see you all later for good this time. Bye.